Welcome back. Now we want to talk about faith. As you know, some of you went through difficult times, but our next guest went through tough moments, very, very difficult moments. And she decided to share her story with us, not only here on TV, but also she has a new book called The Power of Faith. Joining us now is Erika Rosenthal. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me, James.
Born in New York, you spent a lot of time in Haiti and now back in the United States. But let's talk about The Power of Faith, where you share your powerful testimonial. What happened and what motivated you to write the book?
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about my new book, The Power of Faith. So in 2022, June of 2022, I was in Florida for a week for work. And one day before I returned home to Haiti, during a meeting, I felt a sharp pain abruptly. So I was rushed to the hospital and they couldn't see what happened to me. I was discharged the next day. And then, make a long story short, 3 days later, they realized that I had an aneurysm with an aortic dissection. That means that my aorta was dissected from my intestines. And when my sister was there, and she asked the doctor, but what can we do? Can we do a treatment or something, because she doesn't live here? And the doctor said, I don't even know how she's still here. She should have died 3 hours after the shock. So mind you, so horrible, my world went upside down and I was rushed to the OR. So everything was going through my mind. I gave my sister, all my bank credentials because I knew it was the end for me. And I've always been very attached to the universe, to my creator. And I said, God, if this is the path that I have to go through, I accept, but please give me a chance to raise my kids to live. So, which happened. So after 3 days after the surgery, when I woke up and I saw that I was alive, I said, you know what? I'm going to share my testimony with the world because that was my promise to my creator. So I worked on this book for over a year. And, I can say that it's pretty much 3 parts. The first part is my life until now. Of course, the second part was my husband's section, which because everybody in the family lived it a different way. So what I did, and someone did an interview with all of my family members, and that was how I was able to reconstruct the story. And then I shared, let's say, principle, values, and everything that kept me going every day, because every day was a challenge. I spent 2 months on a recliner, James, because I couldn't lay down completely. But I've learned so much. And at the same time, my neighborhood in Haiti was invaded with gangs. So I was not able to go back home. So the change was humongous, but with faith, I went through it, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. I always look for the lessons in every trials, every challenges. I think there's always lessons to learn. So these are the lessons that I shared in that book. So it's available in French and in English on Amazon. So
Lessons
this
to
is pretty
learn.
much it.
And obviously, you talk about that throughout the book. Thank you for sharing your story with us. You have different chapters. You have a chapter about prayer. You have a chapter about learn to let it go. How that process helped you and can help the readers as well to let go and live life.
I was, let's say, a control freak. And when that happened to me, I realized that we have an illusion that we're controlling everything. And usually when things don't go our way or how we plan, we tend to be, very aggravated or frustrated. But I think that when we let go of the wanting to control, uh, it gives us another perspective. We stay open, and I believe also in gratitude. We stay open and grateful for everything that comes our way, and also with faith, the universe always gives us the strength to go through what life is throwing at us at a certain time. So I believe that in letting go, we tend to be more open to other possibilities of what we have in mind.
Wow. Nicely said, nicely put together. One of the
Yes.
chapters that really touched me, you talk about love yourself. It should be like a daily reminder to our readers and to our viewers to
Yes.
learn to love yourself no matter what. Tell us
No
about
matter.
why you chose to have that particular chapter.
Because I am a mother of four, married, a professional also, and a lot of people, we don't spend enough time with ourselves. I think a lot of us also, we even live life without knowing ourselves. We live on overdrive.
Yeah.
And I believe that to be a better citizen, to be a better friend, parent, anything, we need to be a better us. So to be a better you need to love yourself just the way we are and just the way we're not.
Wow.
Because the what makes us special is our uniqueness. That's where our power is. So really is spend quality time with yourself. I do that. I encourage people to do that, even in silence. You can't imagine how much answers you will find from silence. But I encourage people also that to voyager, to travel within and discover ourselves and learn to appreciate and love ourselves.
In a world full of distraction and noise, Erika is
Yes.
inviting us to have the power of faith and to sometimes use silence to listen more and more. Erika, where can they purchase the book, The Power of Faith?
The Power of Faith is available on Amazon in English and also in French, Le Pouvoir de la Foi. So I encourage really all your viewers and your listeners to purchase this book. And of course, I'm waiting for your feedback. And also follow my page, EVROSENTHAL on Instagram, and share your reviews with me.
There we go. Our viewers, this is now a perfect time to give yourself a gift. Buy yourself a
Yes.
book that will inspire you and inspire the whole family as you will learn more about Erika as well. Erika Rosenthal, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much, James. Thank you for having me. Thank you, and bye, everyone.
Thank you as well to you for watching. I'm James Pierre. We'll see you next time for another episode of Let's Talk with James Pierre. Bye-bye now.